Hello? Hello. Look at us all we're squished. Hang on. Ooh, here we go. Oh, I can't hear you. Are you on? Hang on. I can't see your little thingy moving.
It was working earlier.
Oh, there we go. I got ya.
Is this is kind of the bad mic though? Do we sound okay?
Yeah, it's all good. It's all
Okay,
good.
we'll fix it to the
Can
actual mic later, but we'll work with this for now. We'll work with this for now.
Okay.
Yeah. Hello, everybody. Hi, Tish.
Fancy seeing you here, if you will.
Can everybody in the chat hear us? Give us a blink. Yeah. Do you think those gingerbread men are kind of sexy? Are they
No.
kind of sexy?
I think they're terrifying.
Okay,
But you know
That's a
what?
take.
I respect that for you. I respect you
To
for
be
thinking.
fair, I think Bowser's sexy, so I can't judge.
Yeah, none of
Oh,
you.
okay.
Yeah.
I can't judge. I cannot. I am not one.
I have a friend that will always tag us in like Bowser thirst tweets, and I always have to see them because you're not the one that uses Twitter. Oh,
Yeah.
homophobic.
It is, yeah, but I'm really surprised that phrase. I don't think it. I'm just kind of imagine a world where Bowser thirst tweets is common like nomenclature, but that's great. Bowser thirst tweet. That's great. He's kind of beefy. Like, come on. Oh, you're frozen. But you look really happy to be like, I have to like do a screenshot or something. Because you're like, they're just like, Tish is telling the best story ever. For some reason, so hopefully our friends will refresh or whatever. But they look real happy. Hey, look at them. Look at those happy girls and boys, people, humans. Oh, we'll come back in. Yeah, it was very school picture. It was absolutely family picture. Took you to the to go and get your little picture taken. My internet seems to be a little bit okay. So the computer just switched off apparently, so we'll have a chat. But yes. I've been I look this this video is not about Jessie Lee Ward, which is, something in the anti-MLM community at the moment. But yeah, I think that I'm gonna do something about Kelsey Ray. She was on Colombia trip, and she's actually the sister of. So Erin dropped a video today about Lindy, I'm pretty sure, and Lindy is sisters with Kelsey Ray. Kelsey Ray was also the one who overheard that somebody was getting and they didn't do the same thing. Do I have to click that? Oh yeah, there you go. Hi.
Hello. Thank you for the
Your
patience. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
I don't know what happened. Our computer just literally turned off.
Your
So we're
frozen.
back.
Okay. Your
Oh.
frozen face was like you two were just like, and I was like, they love my story. They just think my story's great.
I mean, I do.
We
Don't
do.
get me wrong.
We do. We
I
definitely
do.
we definitely loved whatever it was that you were saying. I just
But I
It was-
stared at it for way too long thinking, oh shit, am I just gonna fill time in this talking? Oh, they're frozen.
You're like,
Yeah.
wave, boys. Smile and wave. That's so good. That's so good.
Yes,
Oh.
yes. So I was just saying, this video is not about Jessie Lee Ward. It's
Yes.
not about
Finally,
her.
finally, if you
Yeah.
guys, I'm not saying that that's not important. It's just we need a little bit of a break.
Yeah,
We
I
need a bit
think
of a break.
everyone needs a break for the mental.
I mean, are we?
However,
This person's
the
not as good
videos.
though. Yeah.
Oh no, no. But the thing is, we're not making videos about Jessie Lee anymore. We're making videos about the survivors. I'm a survivor. If
I'm
there's
not
no,
gonna give
yep,
up.
Stop.
yeah,
Sorry.
And not like it's just to corroborate at this point. We're not trying to
Yeah.
bully anybody. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
We're not trying to like shine a spotlight on them to make them feel bad. You know what I mean? I even covered the face of the woman that we covered. She doesn't. I don't think she even has 2,000 followers, so I didn't feel good about. You know what I mean? Blasting
yeah,
out. And everybody has different rules with that. You know what I mean? She's still
yep,
a public figure and she presents herself as such. So I'm not going to shame anybody for covering her face. That was just my choice. You know.
yeah, yeah,
Um.
yeah.
But yeah, it's important that we talk about it. But yeah, we need a break. But oh man, this break though.
Oh yeah.
We have to admit though. You want to tell Tish what you was meaning earlier?
Okay, so I don't know a lot about Optavia or Doug Wood. I don't even know what his wife's name is. Like I'm I'm sorry. It just I don't know a lot about it. So we are here to learn as we go and just call it like we see it. Just wanted to let you know that like we don't have a lot of background info. We're just kind of raw dogging this, but we hope it goes well. We hope we can give some good commentary.
Yeah. Raw dogging is it's a you could win, you could lose, it's
50-50.
you could go either way.
One of those
Exactly.
things.
But it's the memories we made along the way.
The real raw dog is the
real raw dog is the memories you made along the way. Oh my god. Put that on a t-shirt.
Someone put that on
Put that on a fucking t-shirt.
Oh yeah, it's Doug and Tia from Optavia.
Tia. Oh, yeah, because it's the nice little Doug and Tia from Optavia. Okay.
But it's
Oh,
spelled
I
like
love
TH.
that. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's spelled with the TH. Silent
Oh.
H. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh no, hang on. Oh, looks like the stream is having connect. Oh, no, it's come back. Okay. Is it 18 plus? It's okay. Like
Maybe
look,
16 plus.
my demographics.
Like
I don't imagine when I tell my students I've got a YouTube channel. They're like, "What is it? We'll like." I'm like, "You will not like." Even if you think you're gonna enjoy it, it's not what you think it is. It's like anti-scam commentary.
It's like you
What?
guys are
Yeah.
you guys do not need the anti-scam commentary yet. Maybe later. Maybe when you're a little older.
Exactly.
Well,
You're not quite there.
because I've been sick. I was away last week, and I said, "Oh, what did you guys do last week?" And someone said, "Oh, we played Chinese Whispers," and I went, "Oh, okay." So let's talk about that title. I don't call it Chinese Whispers, okay? And they're like, "What? Why?" Oh no, Lisa. Rip. She
Rip.
just oh
Rip.
sorry.
Rip.
I hope you had a safe search on.
I did.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
Lord.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Watch your tongue, you. Oh.
No.
I must watch myself.
Okay, wait. So
No, it's okay.
video,
It's okay.
what we're watching today, is
It's
this in a church? Is this in church?
it looks like it is, yeah. Yeah.
Oh gosh.
That makes me
But I
so
think
uncomfortable. I can't even explain.
yeah. I think it is an Optavia thing, but I thought when I first started watching it, I almost fell off my chair because I was just like, they didn't even stop. They just went straight from Dear God, Optavia. And I'm like, what? How are they like that's what it felt like to me. And
Yeah.
but I don't think it was actually church. I think they were actually, I don't know. See what you think. From the vibe of it, it does feel churchy. But
Okay.
Okay.
also
Especially if
keep an
they're
eye.
praying.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I can't. Like I just sort of like wasn't sure what I was walking into, but I'll be a bit more
Mm,
observant this time around. But for you guys, look at how the women in the audience look at him. It's
mm.
gross.
Okay.
They're like,
Okay.
It's like Elton John, like the
He
ladies
is
with
so
Elton John.
lucky. Oh no, I think you froze again. Oh no, there was just like hair, because moved and it was just like hair.
Blah, like, oh.
Um,
That's the
yeah.
stream
So
today, everybody. We're just gonna
I
freeze.
had a conversation about microaggressions with my year sevens this morning, just saying, well, why don't we call it Chinese whispers? And I said, because it was to make Chinese people seem like you can't trust their word,
Right.
like because what they say doesn't end up being what it is. And so we don't say that. And they're like, what? I'm like, look, just don't say it. All right. It's called telephone. Call the game telephone. All right. So we're going to call it that. Um,
Telephone's just
you
fine.
know,
It's a
That
lot.
works
It's
just
actually,
yeah.
fine.
it's less words, actually. It's even
Mhm.
easier. It's even easier.
Yes. Yes. And then I was trying to explain microaggressions, and I said, it's like when someone with dark skin gets followed around a shop, and they're like, I steal stuff. I'm like, oh my gosh, shut up. It's like one boy's telling us how he steals stuff.
It's like,
I'm like,
please, don't tell me that. Don't tell.
anyway, yeah, so Optavia, look, they've got many things wrong with them. And if you've watched, Erin did a really long stream a couple of weeks ago, which was called, it was a documentary, uh, hosted by these two people, Doug,
Mm-hmm.
and
Mm.
Tia. And Tia has her own branded content. And her saying is,
Kick
you got to kick
fear in the
in the
face.
face. Yep, kick fear in the face.
Okay, well, apparently I was fear to that one black belt when I was a fucking orange belt in Taekwondo when I got kicked in the face. Apparently I was fear.
She got kicked in the
I
face.
got kicked in the face.
Woo!
I was fear to that man. Like, what?
That's wild.
How do you just kick? Like, am I supposed to kick a shark in the face? Is that what I'm
Yeah,
supposed to do?
I'd like,
Really?
yep,
I'll
yep,
kick heights in the
yeah.
face. I'll do it. So
Well,
God.
kids
annoying.
do.
Ugh.
I hate
Sky,
it.
absolutely. Yes.
Should.
Yes, she's very much like, dude, like I don't know. She'd be all into the Tony Robbins. Is
Yeah, yeah.
that's his name?
Mm.
Yeah, that is his name.
Why am
That
I
is his name.
thinking it's different?
It's not. You're right. You're
Because
so
I'm
right.
thinking
Uh,
they walk over the fire. They walk over the fire thing.
yeah, yeah,
Like
yeah, yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't know.
The whole
Yeah.
thing.
So she's pretty unpleasant. But I went through their Instagram and they just exercise all the time. I'm
Yeah,
like,
Hmm.
that's boring. What? Are they in the gym again?
yeah.
That
And
it's so
the way he yells
boring.
at her in the gym is kind of weird. In my
Yeah.
like the way he yells at her is almost like demeaning. You know what I mean? Maybe it's like a sexy thing for them, but it's like I don't want to see that. You know what I mean? Just to
Do
me,
that at your at-home gym if you're doing that.
right?
Don't do that at a public gym.
Because then to me, it's just like,
Yeah.
oh, he's not treating her well. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I have a feeling it is their at home gym because they look pretty rich. They are rich.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess, but I guess don't
But
film it.
like,
Maybe.
but if it's sexy time, why are you filming it? Like,
Yeah.
if you're
Yeah.
if
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
a power play thing, like, all right, I'll bite, but don't film it and put it on Instagram.
I don't want to see it. I don't
Like,
want to see it.
oh my
No.
god, remember when Girl Defined Bethany like made out with her husband with whipped cream? Did you see
No,
that?
You don't remember
no.
that?
You didn't
BuzzFeed
see
wrote
that?
an article about it. It was such a big deal.
Ew.
Yeah, there's a photo of them
Becky.
making out with the whipped cream.
You don't need to see it.
Yeah.
It's just that's where my mind went. Like very much
no,
that.
there's no reason for that.
There's
God.
no reason.
Yeah, Bethy took like a hard turn on the I'm gonna let you guys know how much me and my husband have sex because that's a good idea. And that's what came out of
Is
that.
she the one?
Yep.
Is Bethany the one more recently? And her husband's younger than her?
Yes.
Is that
She's the
one?
one who
Yeah,
has the business now, quote unquote. She works smart. Total scam. Total fucking scam, in my opinion. Total
Sounds
scam.
like Brittany Dawn's one. She lives free. Like it's all.
Oh, copyright?
Copyright. They're probably too generic. To
No, they're
copyright it,
definitely too generic. I'm kidding.
But
Yeah.
oh my god.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But
Absolutely.
don't think that Brittany Dawn didn't try to copyright it. I bet.
Don't for sure.
She-
For sure. She probably did.
She had a reel yesterday where there was a woman who was trying ashwagandha and she was like, I tried ashwagandha, then I got pregnant. And then she did this whole thing of going to get ashwagandha from a store and then like looking at her stomach like, why am I not pregnant? I'm like, I don't know, like ashwagandha is not going to get you pregnant. Like you need you need Jordan for that
Right.
part of it. Yeah.
Right. Exactly.
But also, hang on. Ashwagandha, that's like a Hindu. She doesn't do yoga because she's not gonna do Hindu yoga. She thinks yoga's connected to
demonic.
being a Hindu. Yeah. But
but
she's
she's
gonna
okay
take
with the
ashwagandha.
baby stuff.
You can take ashwagandha. Okay.
But you're okay if it's to procreate in the name of
Yeah.
Jesus.
Okay, that's fine.
Oh yeah.
That's okay.
It's
You
all-
can take their practices then. Oh, but the second it interferes with the Lord Jesus himself. Nay,
Yes.
nay.
I hate
Sorry.
that.
I don't want to shit on Christians or like people that believe in God. The people that use that for their scummy purposes just to make money, that's when it makes me mad. That's when I'm gonna shit on you.
And we're getting a lot of that today.
We're getting a lot of that apparently. So
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's like you know how Ray does all the don't feel bad for earning money?
Yeah.
You know, don't feel bad. Like even Christians deserve to be rich. Like Doug, don't worry him. He just talks about his memoir, his autobiography is called From Church Boy to Millionaire.
Oh Lord.
Yeah.
No.
We're probably getting more Tiny Violin, aren't we?
Yeah, we're definitely gonna get a lot of Tiny Violin, a lot of feel bad for me, but at the same time, like feel bad for me so that you're okay with me having all the money that I have.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know?
Because you didn't work as hard as him. You didn't work as hard as him.
Yeah.
So
if we just went to the gym a little bit more, maybe we could be millionaires too. Okay. My mom just got home from a long day, so if you guys want to start the video, go ahead, and then I'll be right back, and then you can switch. Okay.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna show some. I've got some short tier, some short tier reels, and then we'll do the long one. Okay. So.
All right. Perfect.
Hang on. Let me press a pause here. Oh, hang on. Hopefully that it'll work. I'm not 100% sure because last time I used this, it didn't work, and I'm like, bugger. All right.
All right. Let's see.
All right, here we go. So we've got it. There's a picture there. Can people tell me if they can hear the sound? We might be able to do it if her words come up. We can do it. All right, can people hear that? Can you give me a
I could not
yes
hear
or
that.
no? You couldn't hear it? Damn it!
No.
Why doesn't this ever want to work for me? Why don't you want to work? What do you want to do? That's just I'm just mumbling now. For some reason, it just doesn't like it when I play it from the. Oh, hang on. Let me go here.
No worries.
I'll try it again. No. Yes. No. No. Okay. Hang on. I'm gonna play it through something else then.
No worries. Do what you gotta do.
I should have just had this like this last time anyway. Where are you, Miss Thea? Should be in my search and it wasn't. I don't know why. Thanks for everybody's patience. I appreciate that. Alrighty. So we might just have to do a couple of other ones, but that's okay. All right. Share my little screen, and this is it usually works out when
Okay.
I play it directly from the thing. All right, let me know. So this is Tia. Oh damn. I want to get one of these ones where it's like where you can like see.
Just speak to my
How's
other
that?
fellow people out there that want to be fear kickers and want to rise above the noise.
Yes, no.
It's
Did you hear that
echoing.
one? I think it's plugged into like a different thing than it's supposed to be. Sorry.
Oh, no
Gosh
worries.
darn it. Now the thing is, I have shared this with you and Gus on the Google Drive. If is it oh, do you hear it with an echo Ove or is it an echo? Hang on.
Ways,
How's that?
and you feel like, why are you not getting the breakthrough?
You?
Okay, that was
Can
a
you
lot
hear that?
better.
Okay. All right, hang on. We'll go back here.
But
This is so like the side bit is so big and the video is so small. Okay. Let's
All right.
watch this one.
Okay. Val is gonna watch the first one with you guys. I'm gonna go say hi to my mom. Love you all.
Okay.
Okay, sorry, go.
We
so I
didn't
can-
get anything done, Val. Oh, Ove's gonna be here all night. That's great. Okay. Sorry, we didn't actually get anything done because we were doing
I love that for us. I love that for
we
us.
were doing sound. We were doing sound checks and things like that. All right, so here's Tia. I don't think I've watched this one, but that's okay.
That's okay.
We'll watch it together.
We're previewing
but
it
here's
together.
where I have to like just speak to my other fellow people out there that want to be fear kickers and want to rise above the noise. And you feel like, why are you not getting the breakthrough? And what I can tell you, Sam, is because my parents connected me to the way, the truth, and the life as a young kid. Even when life threw me obstacles and I grabbed for the crystals and I grabbed for the cards and I grabbed for anything that was tangible that I could touch.
Wow.
I was so anchored that I have so much gratitude in my heart towards my parents and towards God that saw me as a little kid and said, that's my girl. And that's why I wrote this book, is because I want other men and women out there to say, I want to say to them, like, you are not alone. Like in your struggle, God sees you. God wants to love you. God is pursuing you. And literally I wrote the words on the papers. I actually spoke this book out, but here's where
What does she mean? She reached for crystals
and
Any
tarot
idea?
cards. And tarot cards. It sounds like she kind of had a
Yeah.
little bit of a break in faith and kind of went off and tried some of the new agey kind of stuff, which there's nothing wrong with that. That's the kind of stuff that I like. But she was like, but no, that I stayed grounded anyway because of my parents. It's like, why can you not like crystals and not like God? Like, I don't see why there's such a disconnect. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, if that's your way, like you feel like your prayer is a little bit more powerful with the crystal, then why the fuck is that such a bad thing?
Yeah. I mean, I know, like not everybody, is down with crystals, but I think with any superstition, I think if you believe a superstition, it's true for you, Uh, and yeah, it's like if I think I've got a lucky rock, then that's okay.
Yeah.
And yeah, I don't know. And the way she calls them fear kickers, for
Yeah.
all you fear kickers out there, it
And it's
just
just
doesn't
weird
roll.
that she kind of acts like God chose me at a young age. God chose me. God said, "That's my girl." Like, what about the fucking rest of us then, bruh? You know what I
the hell
mean?
is that?
She wants to act like she's better than everybody else. You know?
Oh,
That's what she's doing.
you're the chosen one.
This is not Harry Potter. We hate Harry Potter.
Fuck that shit.
Get over
yeah.
it.
Do you know how you know she's serious? Because she called Jesus Yeshua. She's got Old Testament terms in there.
Okay,
She's going Old Testament.
Oh, she's got Old Testament on us. Oh.
That's where you can kick God. No, don't kick God in the face. Sorry.
Okay.
I'm like, okay.
Tish,
I got
That's my new
serious.
motto. Kick God in the face. I like it.
Poor God, bro. At the same time,
Yeah.
would he even be affected if you tried to kick him in the face?
Oh, was she shitting on crystals? Nothing wrong with that. God made crystals.
Yeah, she was shitting on crystals and tarot cards. Like, boo-hoo.
By your standards, God created them, so chill.
But the way she said it too, I reached for them like they're heroin.
Oh God.
Like, ew.
It's fine,
I
girl.
reached for the tarot cards. All right. I'm trying to think of the one that I saw. And what about all the the little when they say heart, there's a heart on the screen. We get it, okay? We get
Oh, I
it.
hate
It was
that.
life-changing for sure.
All right.
You know what I hate even
I'm
more?
so-
Brittany Anderson will do this. I think other people will do this, but she's just the example that comes to mind, where they'll use the emojis instead of the words for the captions.
Oh, I hate that.
And it's like, what do you think that's gonna do for people who are visually impaired? Nothing. They're gonna be confused.
Yeah. Yep. Oh. Look, make sure disclaimer makes no guarantee of financial success.
Great.
But we'll see what she says about it. Okay.
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 And I didn't believe it was possible for myself. But my coach and the people around me at that time in my life believed in me until I believed for myself. And they believed in my dreams because I shared my visions that I had for my future. But my weight was physically holding me back. And so having the structure, having Doug with me, doing this together, which honestly, I kind of kicked and screamed doing it with you, but we did it and made that decision together. Revolutionized how I was as a mom. I was no longer reacting to my kids because my blood sugars weren't all over the place. I was patient with Doug. I was actually cooking for him. Imagine that. Like, we're, you want to meet at Chipotle tonight? Or, it was like, instead, I was like actually having the energy and the clarity to want to cook and to want to, like, set up my home and clean my house and things like that. So it shifted, everything for me, and just getting into structure and and what I put in my mouth and the habits I was choosing on a daily basis. It was life.
You're not better than anybody because you're skinnier, Tia.
How did being skinny make you a better mom, ma'am? Come on.
Let me open my Coke.
That is the most fat-phobic shit I've ever heard.
Because your blood sugar makes you angry? I don't know. Like, what?
Bruh.
I didn't know it had any effect on your temperament, but okay, go off.
If your blood sugar can still be a problem if you're skinny. If your blood sugar is a problem, just go check that out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't know why that has any, like, there's more and more studies coming out that, like, yes, sometimes being bigger can lead to problems, but not always. Sometimes those problems are just genetic. You know what I mean? And sometimes you can be bigger and not have any of those problems. There's more and more studies that are showing that. So maybe it was completely unrelated if it has to do with her blood sugar. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But it's just like, it sounds like Optavia just turned you into a slave. Like, I don't know, like, obviously that's the type of marriage they have, but it just, I don't know, I was thinking, fuck Optavia, like,
Right.
why should you have to cook? Why don't you share your husband should be helping you. Why are you keeping the house? Why is it, he's an active participant as well, but
I mean, Doug now has the energy and the clarity to cook for you. Why is he not doing it for you?
Why don't you just do halvesies? If he has so much energy and clarity, he should be able to. But no, Optavia made you into God's perfect, servable woman.
Yes.
Or I don't know. You know what I'm
trying
to
to
I
say.
think
Coachable.
Girl Defined would be proud.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah, and then saying, my coach, an Optavia coach is like, I hate the way they use it, and Doug uses it as well, and it's like, and you know how did you see bodies moving away from calling their people coaches? I think they're
partners.
going to
partners.
Oh God,
partners. They're all in a giant polycule, guys. They're all partners with each other. Yay!
Yay, polycule!
Polycule.
Woo!
Woo!
Shout out to the polyams.
Maybe then Autumn would be fucking happy about something. Oh, she's a sour bitch. She's so
really
sour, Autumn. Oh my God. Like, she can't ever be happy about anything.
No.
She says everything. She has a smile on her face, but she's not happy.
No.
She'll, even if she had a shop full of vegetables, she'd still complain about, I don't know, they're not at the right temperature. Well, it's something like she's awful. She's an awful, awful person.
Dude, like, Autumn, I thought being skinny made you happy. What happened to that? What happened to that energy? Sorry to interrupt.
You're right.
No, because there's no vegetables in where were they again?
Oh yeah, they went to the Dominican Republic, and she was like, they just don't eat vegetables there. And it's
they
like,
actually.
We looked it up. We looked it up. We looked up the kind of vegetables that they eat there, and it includes red pepper, I think, and sweet onion, and
lettuce and tomato.
Lettuce and tomato. So they do eat vegetables. Okay.
They do.
Wow, I can't believe Autumn would lie about that.
But I don't think. Here, the thing is, I think she did mostly eat pasta and starch and whatever, but it's probably because she went on a fucking giant hike. Why the fuck would they cook them a bunch of vegetables? They're gonna give you starch. So yeah, they probably could have cooked you fucking vegetables, but they were trying to help you up that mountain.
Yeah, because you think about she looks frail. She
Yeah.
doesn't look
Mm-hmm.
like, and I don't, this isn't to comment on her body at all. It's not an ad hominem. It's part of her. It's part of her persona. She doesn't look fit. She
Exactly.
looks sick,
Exactly. If she is
and it's
allowed
like,
to comment on other people's bodies, I think we should be allowed to say, "Hey, you look unwell." I think we should be
yes,
allowed to
yes,
say that if her whole brand is fat shaming people.
yeah.
Sorry.
I read somewhere someone was saying something about like her qualifications, and I'm like, uh, she did dance at college.
She
Yeah.
did dance at
Dance.
college, and then she didn't recertify herself at multiple institutions. She does not know anything.
Yeah.
No, it's I just think, what the hell? Why does Carl keep her there? I think, like, think of all the other people who are certified, even if they're maniacs and terrible people. I think Autumn is the worst. Like, you know,
Yeah, she really is.
he might
Mhm.
he might he might appear better if he had a different spokesperson heading it all up, but obviously he doesn't want that. He doesn't want an easy life.
I don't think he cares. I think he cares that he's making money and she makes him money. So apparently,
True.
Autumn
True.
didn't consider iceberg lettuce a vegetable.
What? Girl.
Is it because they
there's
put
so
it
much
on
water?
hamburgers and stuff? Like,
Or is it because there's so much
ew,
water? Like, I don't
common.
know.
Like, get over
Iceberg lettuce
yourself.
is really nice
Yeah, it's nice and
with a little bit of
crunchy.
salt. Oh,
Oh, well, that again, she doesn't have any certifications to be able to back that up. So she can
Yeah.
say all she wants, but it doesn't matter.
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Okay, we'll do one more Tia. She's got lots of before and afters on
Mhm.
here. Good for her.
Uh-huh.
Not hers, of
No,
course.
no, no.
Ooh,
The
the
devil
devil
can't have
can't have
me.
me or my family.
This is an eviction notice to the enemy. There's chain breakers.
Ma'am. I'm sorry, a white woman calling herself a
What are we
chain
doing?
breaker
That's funny.
is hilarious and not in a
Yeah,
funny way.
yucky.
It's yucky, actually.
Girl,
Yucky.
Not cute.
you're not breaking anything. You're continuing the
Especially
cycle
when
of
she
white
just
people hoarding generational wealth.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. And she just talked about how she serves her husband. She's in a bond with her husband.
Mhm.
Break that
Mhm.
chain. All right.
Mhm.
Break
This
that
one
chain,
here,
then we'll
I
talk.
have, yeah. Maybe not. I don't really want to have a conversation with her.
Yeah, no, you're
I'm
right.
good.
I'm good.
And so it was
All right. Is it her DNA to love people, everybody?
Oh God! Shut up.
Because God
Does that include,
you? Is it because God chose you?
do you love trans people as well? And do you love gay people? And do you love poor people?
Do you love
Yeah,
fat
they probably do
people?
love poor people. Do you love fat people? Indeed.
They probably like
Indeed.
certain poor
All right.
people.
Yeah.
They like poor people when it makes them look good.
Yep.
And they like it that they stay poor though, because then they can keep feigning the, you know what I mean? They're not going to make them rich. They're not going to help them out. They're going to keep them poor.
Yep.
Yes.
in my DNA to love people. Well, I'm young, I'm on fire, I want to go change the world for God. And really just I want to see potential in people and call it out. And what happened is I was a world changer, right? But my 20s came and weight started packing on. I had 2 babies. We started getting financially in debt. I didn't feel like I was enough. All the narrative started coming in. And when I heard Dr. A in 2010 talk about this mission and that we were going to get America healthy and then the world, I was all in. I made a decision shortly after 2010, like I was making my decision in coaching. I had to begin to look at the legacy of my lineage. Be the change you wish to see in the world. And so it was in my
Oh, she's just
They
gonna
were all
drop
like 5
that.
different connected ideas.
Yeah, in one 60-second video. She's not very good at choosing her
Her clips.
Her topics, you know what I mean?
Oh.
Whoa, she just dropped I had to look at my beautiful lineage, my white heritage, my
I don't even want to say it, but
my mayonnaise people. Like, girl, you're not impressive. Get off
Yeah,
the stage.
exactly. Yucky. Legacy of their lineage. And also, did you know fat people can't change the world? Because
Yeah,
she couldn't
apparently.
change the world when she was fat.
yeah, totally.
Damn. Can you
I
read
may
what
as well
Mia said
quit
in the
being a
chat?
teacher.
Damn. R.I.P. You're
Mia
fired.
said, these are the same people who went to a former plantation turned Airbnb or something. Oh, yes, they are. Oh, yes, they are.
They held one of their events at one because it was beautiful.
And
What?
this is from
Yep.
it. Because I'm pretty sure this is from it because she's got that big map of America behind her.
Oh, I see.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think this was done on it.
Yikes.
Oh, chain breaker, eh?
Yeah. Huh.
Yeah.
Chain
The legacy of
breaker,
her
eh?
lineage.
Girl.
Yeah, you.
Yeah.
Girl.
Yeah.
So that's Tia, and now we're gonna get a dose of Doug. That's gross.
Alright.
Sorry, I'm sorry I said it like that.
A dose of Doug.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
hugs, DC. I hope you feel better.
We hope you feel better,
Yeah.
honey. Love you.
Take care of yourself.
Thank
Take
you
care.
for have a big Caspian hug, and we'll see you next time.
A floofy hug.
Yes.
Oh yeah, that's a good one, Sky. No contact hugs.
Mm-hmm.
TC. Just like this.
Except
like,
Caspian.
Except Caspian.
yes, Caspian is allowed. Did I just call him Capsicum? No, Caspian.
No, you said it right.
Okay.
I think you said it right.
Yeah.
I think you're fine.
Now I don't because my stupid player isn't working. I'll go to YouTube. I'll go to the
Okay.
YouTube and look. Okay, it's got like no views. So, how big is your team, Doug? Come on, man.
Work on that engagement, Doug.
I think everybody's too busy. I don't know, just getting the energy for life because man, how do they have a diet? And what is she talking about cooking? You can only have one green meal on the 5-in-1, and it's pretty simple. Like ugh, the
Yikes.
5-in-1 diet, I think that's what it is.
Yeah.
The 5-in-1 diet, you get 5 fuelings.
Quote unquote.
It's so funny that they call their meals fuelings. It
Yeah.
sounds like a robot food, you know?
Yeah, literally.
It doesn't sound natural. It's weird.
Have you watched the video that Brianna Jewel doing the Optavia diet?
I don't think I've seen that one yet.
Yeah, because she did it properly. Oh, it was disgusting. But the disadvantage was that she could choose her fuelings, because she got them from Etsy. So it's just like you get what you get. And the other person who's tried the food is Hannah Alonso.
Yes,
So
I saw that one. She hated it.
don't they look terrible?
Awful.
So, like, they give you food?
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh. What cooking are you doing then, ma'am?
yeah.
Well,
One
you
meal.
do some of their stuff. Yeah. And then, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
But they have a couple of different diets, and the person she was talking about, Dr. A, he's I think he's just a rep, but I think he's really high up,
Yeah.
and he is a doctor of something. I can't remember what he was a doctor of, but I did an Optavia video for Tishmas, and yeah, I went into it then. I can't remember what he was. Yeah, I don't think it qualifies for food either.
No.
And Doug talks about it, so we'll see. All right,
All right,
one
Doug.
like.
Hey, Doug.
Okay, so Doug, they've got 218 subscribers.
Wait.
How would they? That's crazy.
Doug.
And yeah,
Oh,
let me
Doug.
go to share the damn screen.
I guess he's only really caring about what's it called? Instagram, maybe Facebook.
Yeah, probably
I think
Facebook
so.
guy.
I think so. Oh, hang on. Where did the message go? I don't know where the message went to get rid of it.
Oh no.
Oh, there we go.
Okay, cool.
I got it. Okay,
did
let's
it.
let's have a muck around with this. Oh yeah, this is good.
Yeah,
Because you guys both fit.
we fit.
Yeah, totally.
All right, let me do this, and I'll get it a little bit more up here.
What is Valor Global? Do we know?
Valor Global? Where does
It
it
says
say
that they're
that?
the co-founders of Valor Global in the description. They are passionate coaches, speakers, authors, and co-founders of Valor Global.
Ooh, I don't know that one. Sorry.
Sounds culty.
I'm not sure.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay, we'll see if that's it's still gonna cut it off. Okay.
It's their school?
It's not that important. Pardon?
DC says it's their school.
They have a school?
A school for what? For not being fat anymore?
Oh God.
Like what?
Oh my god!
Oh God.
Why have I got the sun on me? What the hell's happening? I'm like, that sunlight comes.
It's trying to give you a sun,
okay.
little kiss.
sunspot. Little kiss.
All right, what I'm gonna do? I think I'm gonna put the chat off, and that'll give us a bit. So if there's a good chat, we'll highlight it. Okay. I just want to be able to fit in like the whole thing. Come on. Come on.
It's for their
Is it gonna do
worldviews
that?
and
Oh,
being
no.
healthy and Christian and stuff is what DC says.
Sounds like the reason why everybody does homeschooling, like in
Right.
America, you know,
Yeah.
because of the trans agenda.
Yeah.
They're gonna like make
The
everybody go to
gays.
the toilet in front of each other.
The gays are coming for you.
Oh yeah. Well, you know. While we would like to go down, like we could do it as a collective, not just the gays. We'll all go after them. Okay.
agree.
Alrighty, let's do it.
Woohoo! Living above the line.
Some people fight to be right but won't stand for what's right. Time to get from behind that screen and live unplugged.
Oh God.
Please welcome back to the stage the man who needs no introduction, Doug Wood.
Okay, that was the wobbliest introduction I've ever made. Introduction.
I'm sorry. You can't make it like a WWE intro and then
do that. I'm sorry. You can't.
Please. What do?
Please.
I bet you
I don't
Doug
think-
was unhappy with that. He runs a tight
Oh
ship.
yeah.
Oh yeah. I don't think that would have been a problem if it wasn't so like, please, everybody, give it up for Doug. You know what I mean? Like,
For sure.
if he had just stuttered like normally, it would have been fine. But the fact that they were trying to make it such a big deal, I think that's why it's so funny. Sorry, just to clarify, because I stutter, you know?
Thanks.
That's fine.
He drove the expectations up. We were like, yeah, all right.
We were like, who
Hey,
the fuck is this? And then
He's a rock star.
Good morning, family. Becca, thank you. How many of you want to be Becca in your next lifetime? I do, but in
Wait
this
a minute.
lifetime, we need to be ourselves.
Wait a minute.
We need to operate in our.
Wait a minute. Why is he talking about next lifetimes?
I thought you believed in heaven.
Are you not a Christian?
Secret Hindu.
Oh, can you imagine? Can you? Like, I don't know if he's joking. I don't know what
It's valid. It's a valid question.
I gotta bring it up. Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry. My bad.
Yeah, no, that was valid. And what I was gonna say about Brittany Dawn before, I don't think she's a Christian. That's what I think. So I think it's fine to criticize her. I think she's just it's an act.
It's a grift.
You watch once the court case is done, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens.
See what happens. Yeah.
Oh
For
well,
sure.
once the money runs out more than anything, you know.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh yeah.
Our strength, because you just saw someone who's been in the process and pursuit for 13 years to become her best version of her. But how we change the world is us, each and every one of us, staying in our lane. You know, I only do one thing really well, but I've done it over and over for 13 years, and you saw a little video of it yesterday.
Could be many things, you know, that he does well, that we saw over and over, and I don't know.
He's just so full of himself.
Oh
yes.
yeah.
I feel like
yeah.
Sorry, I just feel like he's jerking himself off right now. Like in his head. You know what I mean? He's just like, oh, I just got that WWE introduction. I'm gonna go make myself look so cool.
Yeah.
Like that's the vibe I got from this guy, and I do not like it. Also, that hair, nay.
Also, why is he calling them family?
That was weird. Why? That's culty. Don't call them your family. They're not your family. What in the LuLaRoe is he wearing?
Definitely. Yeah.
Yes.
And like the whole Backstreet Boys, Mike, you know, yeah, he thinks he's pretty top shit. He does. You can tell.
And it looks like this is in a church too, which it makes it even worse.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it is in a church, and that's why I was like, oh shit, did they just go from Dear God to Optavia? I don't think it was a church service, but it does seem like that.
Right.
So, yeah.
I put that phone in front of my face and I speak to the dot. One of the bigger mistakes I see coaches make is they put their phone in front of their face and they start adjusting themselves before they'll even go live. And you're so adjusting yourself and finding the right filter that you psych yourself out and you won't even do it. But one thing that I heard a long time ago from Hank Norman was, don't look at yourself, look at the dot. Because that's connection. That's eyeball to eyeball. And that's what we are.
You think he doesn't look at himself because he thinks he already looks hot anyway?
Probably.
Yes, but also that's like, how is that not obvious? I don't know, like, of course we look at the camera. I just think it was the dumbest thing. Like, why are you saying that?
He thinks this is revolutionary advice. Like, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, he really thinks that this is like top-notch advice. And like, sorry, I'll admit I'm pretty bad at looking at the camera. I get really distracted by everything that's on the screen, so I'm usually just looking at the screen. But like, I know to look at the camera. You know?
Yeah.
Like, this isn't groundbreaking information.
No.
Like, you could have found that on YouTube.
Yeah.
Instead of going to this
And
conference to get the information or whatever. Because it seems to be at like a
Like,
conference or whatever.
When this camera is on, that's where I know I'm looking at it. Like,
Right.
we used to have cameras. Like, he's my age sort of person. I was like, yeah, dude, we know.
We know.
But
We know.
I get really distracted by one thing. I'll see if you can guess what it is. I just can't stop looking at it.
Okay.
That's all I'll say.
Another thing, until you've done 3 to 5 years of videos, or if it's a connection video, try to avoid wearing sunglasses. I know it looks really cool, but is the video about looking cool, or is it being in service of others? Trust is built in the eyes. I'm gonna need a clicker. My
Can you
bad,
pause
I
it
probably
for a
should have told
second?
you.
Some people need sunglasses. Even inside.
Like, light sensitivity is a thing, dude. Come on. Really?
Some people
And
have like, the purple and blue filter like glasses as well. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my god. DC actually, I think DC watched this video, and I think she mentioned that there is a YouTuber who like made that his thing, just wearing sunglasses, and he has like millions of subscribers.
Yeah.
Is
Lynn,
it-
how do you know that?
Wait,
You're
the shark?
correct. There's an even clearer one on his back. Oh my god, I can't stop
Look at the
looking at
shark.
it. It's like,
what?
Look at the shark.
Oh, God.
Why is it cut up?
Why is the shark cut in
Girl,
he's
half?
got a zip.
girl.
He's got a zip.
Mm.
Yeah, so
But then
but
zip
he's
it
got
up,
one on
babe.
the back.
Yeah, this is just like,
I know.
imagine like every Marvel character that's ever been created, like in the comics and everything, it's all on one jacket. I feel like that's what this jacket is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We've got a
Yes.
Captain America armband.
You've got the
we've
red
got
and
Shark
yellow
Boy.
Tony Stark.
We've got Shark Boy. We've got the green for the Hulk. We've
got the Green Lantern on there.
And SpongeBob.
It's my favorite Marvel superhero, SpongeBob.
A queer icon. He's gay. SpongeBob is gay.
No, he's.
Yes, he is.
Really?
It's confirmed. I swear. Did I dream that?
Oh.
I think you dreamed that.
Did I? No. Give me my phone. That
SpongeBob.
SpongeBob is gay.
Is
He's a
SpongeBob
sponge.
gay?
I'm
Yeah.
happy for him, but he's
But
a
he's
Is
a
it
sponge.
canon?
gay sponge.
Is it
So,
canon?
does anyone do you know what happened with the Rick and Morty dude? What's that? Do you know that thing?
Oh my god,
What
that fucking
happened?
killed me. He's a piece of shit. That's all
Really?
I know.
It-
He did some shit.
And what is that?
Like,
Is he
they
like
kicked
a
him
mate?
off.
They
Is he one
kicked
of
him
the-
off. Like, the voice actor that does like Rick and Morty and a lot of the other characters, he pulled some shit, so they kicked him off. And like,
Oh wow!
yeah, so like I'm like obviously I'm glad, but like it's also just like now I feel bad watching the rest of the show because it's like he's a piece
Yeah,
of shit,
yeah.
you know what I mean? But yeah, I don't know exactly what he did. I blocked it out because it made me sad. So yeah, all I
just
know.
saw. I can't remember, but I follow a subreddit that was like, "What happened?" and it'll catch you up on news. I can't remember the name of it, but yeah.
Yeah, love that.
Yeah.
I've could be correct here. He could be. I thought he was a ace as well myself.
Oh wait, did I
SpongeBob.
look?
An ace icon? I would love it if he was an ace
Ace
icon.
icon? Woo!
Woo!
Nickelodeon confirms that SpongeBob is gay? Yeah? Nickelodeon.
But like how what kind of gay?
He was
Just
LGBT.
all of Nickelodeon.
I think he's just I think he's LGBT.
He's every single
Even I don't know what he is.
He's all of them at once. He's actually a member of every single queer community.
Yeah, somehow. I don't know. I don't think they
Nice.
specified. I think they just said like gay.
I just want to know how that got
I
brought
do.
up.
I don't know. I think they were just. I think it was like Pride Month or something, and they're just like, "Hey guys."
So the J.K. Rowling did, like afterwards, they were kind of like, "Aha, Dumbledore is
He's a queer.
Dobby is a member of the aromantic community."
Oh my god, JK really did do that.
She did do that.
She was like, "Oh, actually, I'm cool,
she's cool.
guys. I can make a white man gay. How spicy.
How progressive of me.
How
But
progressive of me."
I'm not going to actually write it
Yeah.
in the book. It's just going to happen afterwards. Anyway.
yeah.
Oh, the
Totally.
creator said he's asexual, I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure. Let's go.
So he is
Oh,
a
okay.
part of the LGBTQIA community.
SpongeBob is the
He
agenda.
is.
I agree.
He is the agenda. That laugh. Come on.
No, I can't do it. It's fine.
I would try, but I don't want to annoy anybody, so I'm not going to.
Well, you
What do
know
try?
what though? I'm thinking, you know what? We're doing really well with no screaming today. So you're
I'm proud
welcome,
of us.
everybody.
I'm proud
You're
of us.
welcome.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
You're absolutely welcome for me keeping my mouth shut.
I think the fact that this is a little bit later at night is helping us. We're a little bit more calm, you
Yes.
know?
Yeah.
Ooh, nice.
Oh, I guess real
Um,
sea sponges are also asexual. So
Oh!
Oh, I love that.
I love
That's so-
that. It's biology
I have
and queer.
I love it.
Yay. On my other screen, I've got like my downloads, and I downloaded all the Kelsey Ray like videos last night. She's wearing her bikinis and she's got very big boobs, and that's just like the screenshot on all of. So there's Doug, and then just boobs all around him. I'm like, yeah, I'm like,
Oh
So
God.
it's a little distracting. You're like, is this a pop-up? Booba. Yeah, it's fine.
hey, go
Booba.
Kelsey Ray, you know?
Yeah.
Kelsey Ray's not smart enough to guess the tampon riddle. You know, she was the one that heard Jamie Lynn ask about the tampons and she still didn't prepare. So fuck Kelsey
Mm.
Ray.
Fuck
But
Kelsey Ray. She's not a fucking mind reader.
yeah, but so she's not smart enough, but she's got good boobs.
She's got good boobs.
got a
Good
rack.
for her.
Good for
Yeah.
her.
Racks on racks on racks. Good for her.
Yeah. All right, let's keep going.
Let's dive into it. They gave me 15 minutes. I want to know who the producer of this whole show is. My goodness, the guy.
Isn't that you?
Goes for 37 minutes this video is. And he said they gave me 15. Okay.
Also,
Yeah,
wait,
it's him.
he's like,
him.
I want to know who the producer is.
Is it not you?
Yeah, it's him.
Huh?
Maybe he's joking, but it just didn't come off like a joke because he's so
didn't-
arrogant. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it didn't read like a joke.
No, they're laughing. He's so handsome. He's so handsome and charming. Oh my god.
He's not.
He's really not. I don't want to be
He's got
rude,
that
but
No,
He
I'm not
wore
calling
puka
him
shell.
ugly.
he's just not
He
my
definitely
type.
wore puka shells.
He did. He did. He definitely
Yeah,
would have gone on
definitely.
Survivor back in the day.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
He would be an asshole on Survivor.
Mm.
He'd be an
Yeah.
asshole on Survivor. Okay, sorry. I'm gonna shut up before I start talking about Survivor. Press play.
guy who figured this all out gives me 15 minutes on Saturday morning. I'm gonna have to beg him for 29. We'll see if
37.
Godfather. Oh, there it is. Like, that's pretty cool, huh? Thank you, Lord.
I don't know what happened, but
Should
oh
I
god,
say thank
I
you,
hated that.
Jeff and Phil.
He just, I don't know. He got more time, and he's like, "Thank you, Lord." Like he's a waitress. He's tipping in Vegas. Thank you, Lord.
You can tell he tried to put on a sexy voice so that everybody was like, oh my god, look at the way that he talks to God. Oh, that's so hot. You know what I mean? He did like a rasp. It was kind of gross.
Yeah, I didn't like that.
Like, there's nothing wrong with thanking Lord, but the
Okay.
way he was like, thank you, Lord. Like, oh god.
Like it was suggestive.
Like, you know how we saw a post earlier calling God a romantic god? It's like that.
Oh God, not that.
A romantic god. For middle-aged Christian women, they probably find him attractive. It's true.
No, yeah.
I'm not saying he's
Yeah.
ugly. I'm just saying, like, he could literally be like a Beyonce, and I would think that he's not that attractive anymore because of his actions. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Exactly. When you do this much shit, I just can't find you attractive anymore.
Oh no, Professor! As a
Agreed.
middle-aged Christian woman, I just threw up in my mouth a little. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Wow.
I'm sorry. Okay, fine. Like you, a certain demographic. Press play. Press play. We're digging ourselves a hole. Press play. I'm joking.
full spectrum. Oh, here we are. Full spectrum of an Optavia leader. Apologize for having my back, but I can't look down while you're looking up.
Look at that
Take a peek at
shark.
this. Survival, relationships, and self-worth.
Oh, I suppose.
When Doug and Tia came into Optavia 13 years ago, we had a need. We had a need. Coach Burt talks about money changes hands when problems are solved. I didn't have any money, and I had big problems. Can we relate? Right? Our clients often come to us. We don't have any money, and we have a problem. And the ones who want it, we help them get serious about what they really do want and help them get into action. So most of us come to Optavia in survival in one of the key areas of life. Body, mind, or financial. Mind, spirit, right? I had a body need, 70 pounds overweight. I had a massive financial need being $250,000 in unsecured credit card debt. I was in survival. T and I were not even living paycheck to paycheck. We were living the next 2 weeks is already spent in our mind and trying to figure out what credit card's gonna get the minimum and which ones we're gonna skip.
Can you pause
So
it?
he, yeah. They went broke during the global financial crisis. They're one of those
2008.
people.
Yeah.
So that's when they joined Optavia.
Right. Makes sense.
Uh,
It's just, you know how Colleen gets mad at us because we say that MLMs prey on people at a vulnerable moment? She gets mad at us for saying that. And yet here's Doug saying, people come to us in survival mode. It's like, well, you guys are also saying that too. Why are you allowed to say it? And then when we repeat it, because that's what you're saying, we're the assholes that are calling women weaklings.
Yeah.
yeah. And, like, from what I can tell, their business didn't go under, you know?
Right.
Like, they were still fine.
Yeah.
And, like, but $250,000 of debt, that's huge. I've never,
Yeah.
like, I haven't heard a debt that great. But maybe Danielle never said her figure. Ray said he was in foreclosure, but who knows how much it was for,
He said $1 million
Um,
in debt at one point, but who knows with
oh, did
Ray?
he?
Oh
Okay.
God, who knows?
Who fucking knows
oh,
with
God.
Ray?
I don't trust that man farther than I can throw him, and that is not very far.
Yeah. Or at all, I don't think you'd be able to throw him at all,
Yeah.
really.
True.
Like,
Could
not
shove
like
him a
Jessie
little
Lee
bit.
Wood. She made 6 figures when she went to college. Did you know?
Did you know?
Oh.
Apparently the whole mom's basement thing is a lie. She made 6 figures.
What?
When she went to college,
When she went
she
to
said
college.
she had she was selling something in a brownstone. She was waitressing and she was doing something else while she was at college and apparently making 6 figures. And then she quit and then started her lab tech job and all of a sudden was poor. Huh. Okay, yeah, sure.
Sure,
Sure,
Jan.
Jessie.
All
Sure.
right. Totally believe that.
Mm. But also he was saying, like you have people come to us with nothing, and so what do you give them? This
Nothing.
Optavia starvation diet?
Yep.
Jesus, like, ah,
And they can
I
hardly
can't
make money
believe
in
that
this
people.
company.
Yeah. Oh, I meant to get the freaking income disclosure, but I'll
Let me
press
see if I
play and
have it.
I'll
I can
look for
look.
that. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
let's see who can find it first.
Okay, we came to Optavia saying, gosh dang it, did they already send me that premiere? I don't need food yet. And we move out that premiere, right? And we get mad at it, and then we're like, we ran out of fueling. And we're like, we're living this, and then we start making a couple $1,000s on Optavia, and then we can't afford our premiere, or we can't go to an event that's actually gonna help us increase our income because we're over here starting to spend all of our survival money. Because we have.
So we can't afford to go to an event, which is going to help us earn income, he just said. So his point of view is just like all of them. Like you have to come to the events. And
Yep.
I think that's what they offer here. It's only a relationship. And it's a transactional one, obviously, on
Mm-hmm.
his behalf. I reckon it must be these ones that get out of Optavia and those religious ones who really must leave very reluctantly
Yeah.
because like it's so tied with that religion aspect that you're like,
Yeah.
oh shit, that was a lie. I'm gonna have no one when I leave. Like
Yeah.
I'm out of it and
And then
yeah,
also
like
like the idea, like, you know what I mean, this was supposed to be your God thing, and then getting out of that, you know what I mean, realizing maybe God has other plans for you, like that's hard, you know, that's scary.
yeah.
Oh, okay, I have the
Yeah.
income disclosure statement here.
Ooh.
19% of all independent Optavia coaches made no earnings. 7% made between a cent and $100. 11% made between $100 and $250.
Is this annually or monthly?
Annual.
This is annually,
Yes.
guys.
10% made 250 to 500. 11% made 500 to 1,000. And 13% made 1,000 to 2,500. And it's like, this is what they're making, quote unquote, but how much are they spending?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And
And
he
so,
just
you
said,
know,
"Oh, when
yeah,
you start earning thousands, when you start earning thousands, like who the
right,
hell's that? That's not many people.
right.
Gee.
I
And it
mean,
says it takes
Wow.
12 months to get to the $1,000 rank.
yeah,
So
to that
You
$1,000
have to
range, it takes,
toil. Oh my
yeah,
God.
median number is 12 months, and average number is 20 months.
yeah.
Yeah, to be
That
between
is
1,000 and
that is
2,500.
that's way worse than so many other companies.
Yeah,
Wow.
it's really
Join
bad.
Monate. Don't join Optavia. Jesus.
Yeah, it's
At
really
least you have
bad.
nice, well, maybe you have nice hair. It's a bit hit and miss sometimes. Like,
It's a hit or miss with the hair.
Yeah.
That's for sure. That's for sure.
Definitely not a universal hair product, that's for sure.
It's
no,
also weird that
and
they're
don't
not
join under
even.
Christina Smallwood.
No, no, she's the worst. She's the worst. It's also
Uh,
weird that they're not giving us like ranks. You know what I mean? They're just
Mhm.
breaking it up by like percentage. You know, like I want to know like how much of each rank people are at. You know what I mean? I feel like that would be helpful. But you know,
Yeah.
yeah,
why would they give us
yeah.
that information?
No, of course not. I'd be. Have you also? I might have it somewhere where how much it costs for fuelings because it's not cheap either. The
Oh, I don't think
fuelings
I
are
have
not
that.
cheap.
No, I don't think I have
Yeah.
that.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll have a look for that, but I'll press play.
Thank you. I'm glad I have the income disclosure statement though, because fuck, that was awful. That was
Haven't had
bad.
income in so long, all of a sudden you get a breath of fresh air, you sign up 10 clients, Nick Johnson pays you like 4 days later. Like, oh my gosh. By the way, did you guys see comp posted yesterday? How many of y'all got blessed for your work in February? Some of you guys are like, wait a minute, they pay us? You gonna want to log into that? Hey Dan, have you checked your Optavia pay lately? Is it looking okay? Do you have a
So he just said how many of all y'all were blessed, and that's getting paid. That's disgusting.
And
Oh,
then he tried to make a joke. He was like, "Wait a minute, some of us get paid." Like it was a joke. Like no,
well,
that's
I
not
think
funny.
that is. It's no, no, no. I think that is people who don't notice they're getting paid because they got so much money. You know, like those people. And
Oh,
I'm
I thought it
yeah,
meant
yeah,
like
yeah,
okay. I get it.
yeah.
I get it.
Um,
I thought he was making a joke out of the fact that some
because
people are not making
the
money. Gross. Yeah.
no, yeah.
Yeah.
IGDs, the IGDs people do that. Like, I
Mm.
forgot it was payday. Oh, payday team. You cannot forget it's payday when
Don't
you're
lie.
making nothing.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly. There's no way.
Okay. Yep.
okay February? Dan said he's okay. Because he's been doing the work. But so we come in survival. And what happens is we come to events like this and we decide, are we just gonna live in survival? Or what I like to say, broke at a higher level? Because Doug and Tia came in making $36,000 a year owning a furniture store in 2008. Because that's how luxurious owning a furniture store was in 2008. All right? lived on the bare minimum. So we come in and we started making $2,000 a month, and we started living on $2,000 a month plus our $3,000 a month from the furniture store. Are you seeing where I'm going? So we were in what we call the rat race, chasing the next paycheck, because we were just starting to look at, we were buying puppies, okay? We were buying puppies.
I don't know what he just said then. Like, I don't know what a puttons?
He's gonna get into it a little bit more. He basically means he was spending money on shit that he didn't need because he had money finally. So he got a puppy.
Oh.
That's what he's gonna say. And then he's gonna be like, puppies are expensive. I should not have got that damn dog.
What? Also, yes, Sky, I'm good. I'm just pretty tired. I have class early tomorrow. Thank you for asking, though.
I mean, in the olden days, people used to say, oh, don't get a tattoo. That's an income limiter. Today, it's like, you'll probably get a job if you have a tattoo. Now, the income limiter are puppies. I don't know why I'm on this puppy thing. I love my little dog buddy, but we should have never gotten. But we did wait till we were presidential to buy Buddy. But still, it's like, I feel like he cost us 4 months of business. I'm like, Buddy! Somebody let the freaking dog out.
Shut up!
He's barking. Have you ever done that? Mute. Somebody get the freaking door! Oh. Tell me more. Tell me more.
They love him. Listen to him.
Oh, they're eating him up.
They're having a good old hearty heart right now.
About him hating his dog.
I know, so hilarious.
Okay, so we're in survival we're living survival, what I call broke lifestyles. Okay, just with more zeros on the end. And you can make $200,000, $300,000, $400,000, $500,000 a year in anywhere in America, and some people are more fulfilled because they're living within their means on $40,000 a year than $400,000. So my challenge to you before we get into this talk, because this is a little bit my Doug Unplugged abundance talk. I don't even know what the title says in there. Leveling up yourself or your business.
You don't even know the title of your speech?
Come on, dude.
You don't even know the fucking topic of your speech?
Yeah, you wait, because we've got the title down there. You wait till when he addresses it. It's quite interesting. He said, a little bit like Doug Unplugged. Ew. He's so gross. Hi, Harper.
He is gross.
His audio is cutting in and
Oh,
out.
and also, hi, Sky. And MG, I saw you earlier, too.
Beth.
Hello.
Hello, everybody.
And hello. Oh,
he's got some sort of PowerPoint that he's looking at that they never show us. So I don't know what's on the PowerPoint.
Awesome.
Wonderful. Yeah. Helpful.
Great.
As fast as you can, identify the number that you need to start creating independence. Do not get on the airplane today or tomorrow until you have that number identified. Get laser focused. We had to actually go home before they had, everything's on statements. We had to go home and actually add up the credit card debt and just say, we're a hot mess, but we're ready to do something about it. And we had to open up this drawer. We had a drawer in my office, and it was every bill I never wanted to know the actual number because I couldn't do nothing about it. So we opened up the drawer, and we had a good cry. We had a good current reality as an acquired taste. Oh my gosh, I don't know if I'll ever acquire a taste for this. We were feeling pretty low that day, but more motivated than ever because for the first time, we knew we had just sat in an audience and we had crystal clear clarity, and we had to move from survival into transformation and self-actualization because we wanted to be in service to mankind. We were tired of making promises to missionaries overseas and then saying, hey, so sorry, or we wouldn't even send them anything anymore because we were so embarrassed. And they'd come back around to our church and they'd do their little visit, and I'd be like, hi, because I knew that I made a promise to them a year ago that I wasn't fulfilling. And you want to talk about self-worth, that stuff messes with you when you owe people money and you can't look them in the eye because you made a promise to them that you didn't fulfill. So as fast as you can, get yourself out of survival.
Yeah, so
Okay,
It's
Doug. Just get yourself out of survival. Just do it. Doug, sir, some people are forced down economically by a shitty society and shitty systems that force them to live in fucking survival mode for the rest of their lives. And there's nothing they can fucking do about it. So shut up with that. It's classist.
It is.
Thank you.
And then
oh,
the other thing is,
absolutely.
don't make
Absolutely.
promises that you can't keep, especially financial ones. Like, why is he telling
Yeah.
these missionaries that he can give them money, and then they're expecting that, and then a year later, you know what I mean? He's like, actually, I can't give that to you anymore. Like, that's super fucked up.
Yeah, weird.
That's super fucked up.
Yeah.
Don't say, actually, I can help you, I can do this charity, and then be like, I'm
Yeah.
sorry. And then not even telling them, just ghosting them, basically, not even being able to look them in the eye and say, hey, actually, I can't make that monetary commitment anymore. He's just trying to ghost them. Are you fucking kidding me? What a
Yeah.
shithead.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, Denise,
Hello, hello,
welcome.
and welcome, Denise.
Hello.
Welcome.
Also, hi, RB. Hello.
Hello.
And I
Yeah.
gotta agree with this.
So maybe that is what the reason why you had debt. Closing eyes and living above your means is your issue. Personally, I think you still have the same issues,
Yep.
even with the
Yep.
money you make now. You know,
Yep.
I think that so much of listening to particularly Beachbody coaches for some reason, it seems like they live beyond their means and
Oh, yeah.
they don't want that second side income. They want to keep up this certain style of life that they have. And they're like, I'm not willing to downsize what I'm doing. I'm not going to sell my big house. I'm not going to sell the car or whatever. And
Yeah.
it's like if you actually just swallowed your pride and got a little bit serious about it, then you would. Like, how is it that you're so desperate and Optavia's the like I mean it worked for him, but fuck, how do you get to that? That's just so dumb. You know, why aren't you talking to a financial advisor? Like God is not your financial advisor, you know? Like
Neither is
oof.
Optavia. Come on.
Yeah,
No,
God nor Optavia can do
no,
your taxes or just get you out of
nope.
debt. Sorry. Just how it
Neither
works.
can Tony from Monet. Do not go to her with tax
No.
issues. She's not good. She's not gonna give you advice.
Nope. Nope.
I
We actually
hope the
don't want you
person who
asking
she got
tax
that bad
questions.
information from ripped her off. No, no, that's right. So just as an update, a Optavia crisp bar, okay, essential crisp bar. How many's in there? There's 7, okay, for $23.25. Yeah.
7 little fucking bars for 20.
No. No.
You
Yeah.
got to be joking, mate.
You're joshing me.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
And
fucked
look,
up.
it's cheap. This one's cheaper than a Beachbody. Their creamy shake mix. Oh god, it looks terrible.
Ugh, I'm sure it is
Like
terrible.
hang on. I just have to show you the color of this chocolate because it looks
Oh
unnatural.
no.
Okay, are you ready?
Mm,
Are you
Oh no.
ready?
Oh my god.
Look at that.
no.
That's
No.
And that's the pretty version that they're trying to make look
No.
nice. We have to remember
that
that.
is
It
not the
probably looks
color of a
even worse.
chocolate shake.
Nope.
Ew.
No.
Nope.
Get it
Nope.
away from me.
So the shake. Hang on, I just want to see how many's in here. Okay, how
Ew.
many? 7 as well. So 7 as well. All right,
7's their
and
little
that's
lucky number.
usually that's usually one fueling.
Oh
One
my
of
god.
those. Look
That's
how
one?
much.
Yep.
And you only get 5 a day?
Yep.
What the
Yep.
fuck?
You get a
Yeah,
shake.
and a green meal, and a green. Oh well, yeah, it's called a green meal or something like that, and it
Yeah.
is 100 calories. Woo! Alrighty. Oh, I
They're
like this option. Do not sell or share my personal.
Yeah, no, these people are not.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, this is
Yeah,
bad,
so
Scoob.
oh, it is. But so that's the shakes and smoothies. What else they've got these awful like that's a brownie and that's the fancy one anyway. Oh, okay.
That is no
Um,
brownie. That's a brick.
yeah.
Not a brick.
Oh, it just looks terrible.
No. Why does the
Terrible.
vanilla like that? Why is the vanilla like that? Tell me. Tell me. Is that just me or is it like kind of like a weird
It's a weird
shade?
color. It's a weird shade.
Am I tripping?
No.
Yeah. No.
Ugh.
The strawberry could be, but see, they've all got these like fancy essential wild strawberry
Oh,
shakes.
yummy.
Uh,
Essential sweet blueberry biscuit mix. That looks awful.
Yeah, yeah, and it doesn't come like that. It comes in one of those little paper plate. It just looks awful, awful, awful. Okay,
Ugh.
so the fuelings are expensive.
Yeah.
So what are you doing with like all of this money, and you gotta eat this terrible food? All right, we'll keep going.
Yeah.
Oh, hang on,
Just
I
a
need
bad
to
idea.
go
So are
back
we
to
down
my
to do like
tab.
another
All
half
right,
hour for the stream?
yeah, that's fine. Yep.
Probably gonna have to hop off. Would you mind? Okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
if are you gonna go early, Gus? That's
I
okay
think
if
so.
you wanna
I
go.
was gonna keep going. If that's
Yeah,
cool.
that's okay.
Thank you
Yeah,
guys for having me. I appreciate you all.
that's okay. We'll
Good
be we'll be
night.
we'll be at a more we'll be at a better hour next time.
Yes.
We got a bit like mixed up with our days and blah blah blah.
Yeah, we
Jesse
got
Lee,
a bit
do you know
turned
whose fault it
around.
is? It's Jesse Lee
Jesse
Ward's fault.
Lee.
I
It's
blame
Jesse Lee
Jesse
Ward.
Lee.
Yes,
You
it's
know,
all Jesse
I'm gonna
Lee's
blame
fault.
Jesse Lee and Keffel.
Yeah.
I'm blaming them both, by the way. Officially.
Yep.
Officially.
You know, the latter, in over the weekend she lost 15,000 followers on Twitter.
No.
Yep.
Because
Cause
I'm like
karma's a bitch.
well,
I'm
you know what she did
mysteriously
this time?
playing music.
You know what she did this time?
I'm mysteriously playing music from my phone. Oh,
Oh,
what did she
that's
do this time?
she had a disabled person come on her stream and they were having a debate and the person was actually making a pretty decent point. And they were like, if you're gonna criticize me for that, that's fine, but you have to look inward. Like that's also
Mhm.
something that you do. You know, like people have tried to be kind to you about it and you haven't listened. And she hangs up and calls them the R slur.
Yeah.
No.
On live.
Oh,
So yeah, she's lost
Woo.
15,000 followers since that little clip came out.
good.
Period.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm so happy
Can
about that.
And
people
she's
just
trying to claim that you can
she's not
reclaim that, but no, you can't. Not even autistic people can reclaim that because you know that is mainly used against people with cognitive and developmental disabilities, and not
Yes.
everybody with autism has cognitive and developmental. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, it's not something that is no like I had a same class that weren't they learning a lot about like being woke today. I was like, no, he's an arsler. Like I'm like they're like, but what if I am? I'm like, I don't care if you are it's for other people, it's not for you. Like just
Yeah,
don't say it.
yeah,
But yeah, oh my God. Can we, take her off the pedestal, people?
yeah.
She's not a
Yes,
Please,
hero.
please.
She's not a hero. She shouldn't
no,
be a spokesman for anyone. Oh,
no.
No.
Yeah,
terrible. Well, that's
yeah,
great. That's good
yeah,
news.
yeah. It is good
Hell
news.
yeah.
Yeah.
All
Bye,
right.
Gus.
Love you
All right.
Love
all.
you. Good night. Sleep well.
Adios. All right.
Harper, it's
Yes.
Keffels. That's the one we're
Oh,
talking about.
not careful.
I would. Oh God.
Hang on.
Sorry.
It's
I'll
okay.
type
You're
her
doing
out.
great.
Kind of
Yeah. I would recommend not going to her Twitter right now because it's full of the R slur. So, unless you
Oh,
want to see
really? And
that
so
a
she's
bunch of times,
doubling
yeah,
down on it.
yeah,
Oh,
because she says she's autistic, so she can say it, but that's not no. And even you know what I mean. If you want to use it against yourself, I feel like that's a different story than calling somebody else that. You know?
yeah. Yeah, exactly. Oh, wow. That's terrible. Okay. Well deserved, like we said, though. Hey.
Yep.
All
Yeah.
righty. Let's keep going with Doug.
Woohoo!
And get yourself sprint right through. And if you start growing, relationship issues are going to start coming. The family's going to start going, hey. Self-worth. Get yourself to where you can be in a service of mankind. Because what I like to live, the way I like to live, is when God says go, you don't have to check your bank account. You go. I know a lot of people praying, oh, God, use me, send me to the nations. Oh, but I need to write some support letters because I don't have any money to go to the nations because I haven't been taking care of my stuff while I'm on this soil. So I want to go over and impact other soils, but I'm not even literally fertilizing my own soil. All right, you guys have a good day. No.
So I think he's trying to say, like, they want to go on mission trips and help people, but like, oh, I hate that. I think mission trips are terrible. It's just to try and colonize and try
Yep.
and get Christians to the cause because they know that people around them are not as susceptible anymore. So they think
Yep.
that they could go and take over somewhere else. It's like,
Yep.
hello, they might already have a religion over there.
Yeah, they might
Don't
be
take
fine
the
already. You know what I mean? Like, I
yeah,
don't,
yeah.
you know, somebody that used to be a friend of mine that called me a cunt, and that's why our friendship ended, is now a missionary. And I just wonder why. You know what I mean? Like, she's like a very smart girl, and there's a lot of ways that she could use her talents. You know what I mean? And it's like I don't think she needs to be using them by being a missionary at a college in Colorado. But whatever. That's
No,
just
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 send them
my
money. Just if you're worried, send money.
yeah.
You don't need to go there. Like, let the local people do it. You know, like,
Yep.
ugh, ugh.
Yep.
And the thing he said was like, you know, when you get the call from God, you just go. You don't have to check the bank balance. Well, that is a really privileged place to be. Thanks, sir. Like, as if many of them can do that. He can, obviously, you know, and it's not because he recruits. He thinks it's because of this, that, and the other. No, because
Yeah.
you recruit from your people that you're preaching to.
Yep. That's
Disgusting.
it. That's it. It's not because you're
Now that I'm getting
closer to
booed
God.
off of here. All
As you
right.
should.
Yesterday I talked about, did I just mess up my mic? Come fix me if I did. We take personal responsibility. We play above the line. We'll leave the line alone for a second. No, we won't. We'll touch it. Let's flirt with it, Adam. The line of blame, the line of shame, the line of woe is me. Gosh, well, you don't understand my situation. See, what you don't understand is some of you are still living in blame of somebody doing something or a business deal going wrong or not fulfilling college for the last 20 years, and you're still, such a defining moment that you haven't let it go. So until we break with the past, we cannot create the future. And so taking personal responsibility is saying, you know what? I know that person wronged me. I know my favorite person in the world is Jill because she is my training. I have a training fake Jill. So we're gonna talk about Jill for a second.
Who
He
the
just
fuck
said
is
Jill's his
Jill?
favorite person in the world.
Who the fuck
No,
is Jill?
Jill. I don't know,
Who is
but he just said she's my most favorite person in the world. I'm like, what about Tia, your wife?
Yeah, don't you have a wife? Don't you have a child? Don't you have God? You know what I mean? Like what? Don't you have parents? I don't get it. I don't get it.
But also, like, look at like the way he's coming to the crowd. It's like, you know, and he's got this photographer behind. It's so
He thinks he's
you're
a
in an
rock star.
MLM, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nobody knows you
you
outside of MLM and anti-MLM. Nobody.
yes,
Nobody.
you sell these boxes of food that you just add hot water to. Like,
Mm-hmm.
what are you talking about? Did you see there was a couple like they're here and the wife was like scratching the husband's back? And I'm like, ooh, it was very cute. I'm like, look at that wife. She's just scratching his back. I'm like,
Cute.
but look at all the people around him too. They're like,
Right, they're all fawning, you know what I mean? It's like, I can't believe that I'm even here.
Yes. It's like, some of you have been robbed and you've never forgotten it. I was like, some of you drove here in a car. Like, of course. Oh my
Yeah,
God. It's just
Jesus.
the bare minimum of everything, you know?
And the
Like,
other thing is, yeah, you're so right. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. The other thing is, it's like it's
oh,
half
you're right.
truth. You know what I mean? Like, yes, I think we all do need to take personal responsibility for the things in our life, but he's trying to use this to cover
Yeah.
up for the inadequacies of the multi-level marketing industry. It's not your fault. You don't need to take personal responsibility for the fact that you fell into a scam. You know what I mean? There are things that maybe you did within the scam that you have to take responsibility for, but you know what I mean? Like, he's trying to make it all your fault instead of the system's fault. Oh yeah, are you taking
Yeah.
responsibility for the lives you destroyed, for the people who quit and now have financial, mental, and physical issues? Did you apologize to any of them? Waiting on bated breath.
They just obviously,
Yep.
they fell out of favor with God.
Yep.
Obviously. Obviously.
Obviously. Also, Kira,
Hello,
hello.
hello to Kira. Yes.
Hello. How's it
Because
going?
I don't know, I don't know what just happened, but all the dogs just surrounded me. I'm like, what? I had to, like, what's
They heard
happening?
Kira, the cult leader's
Right.
here. I'm joking. I'm joking.
Oh, Kira, please. If we go to Colombia, Kira, all right, just
No
tell us
hikes.
how long the hike will be. All right.
No
Okay, that's all we want.
hikes.
That's all we want. No hikes. Yeah,
My.
no hikes. Let's just go to the pool.
Yeah. Yeah. We can hang out. Have some room service. Yeah.
Woo. Okay.
I know Jill owes you money. Get crystal clear, she's not gonna pay you. They're never paying you back.
Oh, he's just speaking
The
like
money's not.
he's speaking like if somebody like think about somebody who owes you like I think he's just using it as an example. Like I know that person owes you money. They're not paying it back. You know, like it's like all the hurts that are done against you. Like he just used Jill as the name, you know.
Okay. Great.
He's not specifically about anything there.
Coming. I know that in family inheritance, I know what are the other stuff that I never got? I'm like, man, I wish my dad was rich and he would have left me what is it called? A trust fund baby.
Boo
If I was a
hoo!
trust fund baby, I probably wouldn't be here today because I'd be out spending money that I did not earn. And so I was grateful.
You didn't really earn the other money either. The people underneath you are
Yeah.
earning, like are helping. They're the
I'm giving
things,
it to you, basically.
you know.
They're giving you
Yeah.
their hard earned money so
Yeah.
that you can live whatever lifestyle you want, so that you can go out and have your little charity tour and then have stuff on a plantation.
Yeah. Yep. I think so. Denise is in Australia, and I often say this where like the religious aspect is just so different in Australia. Even
Yeah.
our politicians, even if oh, I don't know which one I posted. Even if they are religious, they don't mention it. You know, like it's very underground and like there are conservatives and it can be very conservative, but it's not usually like so heavily tied to religion. But yeah, see you,
Bye, good
Lynn. I
luck.
don't think we'll go. Yeah,
Yeah.
and but yeah, like it is a different culture, and I don't envy. I think it would be. I don't know. Do you feel like it's repressive, or do you feel quite okay because of your circle, because of your like surroundings, or what's your sort of experience?
With religion?
Yeah, like do you feel like it's there
it's
or what?
it's weird, you know what I mean? Because it feels like it's in the fabric of everyday life all the time, you know what I mean? I feel like you can't really help like but go on the internet and see somebody talking about like the war in Christianity or you'll see somebody talking about like there needs to be more religion in the church. You know what I mean? I don't think it's so hardcore as it was before, but like there definitely is like a huge craving for spirituality and like almost fanaticism that Americans have. I feel like it's kind of unique to our culture. I think that there is that element of everywhere, obviously, but like especially the religious fanaticism. I feel like that's kind of unique to us. You know, I don't know.
Yeah, yeah. Uh, okay, Mommy wins. What in the 98 80s rebirth moment is this man wearing? Yes, it has been quite distracting. Uh,
We've had a tough time with this. We've had a tough time with the shark, with the Captain America armband, etc.
yeah, yeah, yep. The shark though, it's just so it doesn't flow with the design at all, yeah.
Nope, it's really the shark is really bad. The shark is really bad.
Yeah. All right, let's keep going.
That I didn't have a backup plan. See, T and I were in such a hot mess and such financial debt, but we knew we had frontline volume. We knew we had 1,001 frontline volume. We're like, gosh dang it, they're gonna pay us $1,700. And those people just stood up and they kept standing and they kept standing. Did you see them? They weren't even that cute.
What?
And we had they can do it, we can do it.
I don't
we
know
had to start
what he
looking
just
within
said.
and say,
I
Me
think it
either.
might be an Optavia thing.
Mm,
I think it might be like at tier 2 or like I think it's one of their so yeah.
weird.
It's a little bit like that culty thing where they talk in use their own acronyms and things like
Yeah,
that, you know.
yeah. They create like their own like language almost. It's like Amanda
Yeah.
Montal, the way she described it is like you remember when you learned Pig Latin when you were little and like you would use it on the playground and you kind of felt like you were cool because you were speaking like a secret language. It almost feels like
Yeah.
that when they start to use like
Yeah.
these little phrases and stuff like that because it makes you kind of feel like you're part of the group, like you're cool, you know?
Oh,
It's
absolutely.
a very human thing that they prey on, you know, but then it takes some very weird turns for sure.
Yes. Yes.
you know what? If it's gonna be, it's up to us. If it's gonna be, it's up to me. So taking personal responsibility is doing everything with oneself. Some people that have a hard time with personal responsibility put a lot of blame on their religion or God. Well, I'm just waiting for God. No, you're in the house of God. Stop questioning it. I mean, it exhausts me, the Christianese that I hear every single day. I've heard it all.
He just said Christianese, by the way, as a language.
Sorry, he's saying
He
he's
just said,
exhausted of the Christianese. What is he doing?
yeah, yeah.
You know what I
And
mean?
he
I
said,
like
don't question it. You're in the house of God now. And that's what he wants you to think the whole time. This is not the Optavia like business. It's the house of God. So if you join me, you're part of that church. But it's to make money. like and
yep.
it's
And you
a
don't question it
it's
because
a
it's of
scam.
God. It's such a scam.
Yes.
It's such a fucking scam.
Yes.
It's so gross. It's
It
also just gross
isn't
to me
it
that now he's
disgusting?
trying to like separate himself from other Christians. He's like, I'm a cool Christian. I'm tired of all this Christianese. It's like, what the fuck are you doing? You know what I mean? Like, don't separate
Yep.
yourself from the rest of the Christians. There's nothing wrong with being a Christian. You don't have to be not like those other Christians, okay? Get over yourself. There's 2 million Christians in the world.
Yeah. Yeah. And the whole like dropping the cadence, bringing the cadence, like it is totally supposed to be a sermon, which is gross.
Very gross.
Uh,
Yes.
you got
He
this
and
right.
Tia, yes, you're so right. Jesus would definitely be flipping tables. He and Tia definitely have like that pastor's cadence. They definitely picked it up from the church. I agree. Yeah, it sounds like typical religion. You know what I mean? Like it's not different from anything else I've heard, you know?
Yeah. And this one, you can't, yeah, like
Yep.
I think like all the things they do, the fat phobia is really gross, but the way that they worship money is just, I don't know. I think they believe in hell. I think that's where they'll go. Like if you believe in it, I think it'll happen.
Yep.
So
Weekend, like, well, I'm just really praying. Well, why don't you pray, but why don't you actually start a conversation while you're praying?
How do you do that?
So,
Sorry.
all right, take
Now I'm
personal
gonna get pissed
responsibility.
off.
That was number 2.
Now I'm gonna get pissed off. Okay? Prayer is supposed to be a very personal moment between you and your divine whatever. For some people that's God. It's Allah. That's multiple gods. That's the universe in general, right? Why would you be having a conversation while praying? Because that defeats the purpose of praying and of connecting to your heavenly being or whatever in a way that is unplugged from the outside world. That it ruins the whole point.
yeah, yeah. It's because all time has to be committed to making money. Like if you're praying, you can't be recruiting. If you're praying, you can't be, making money for him. So yeah. Hey, is your little squishy? Is it riding the other squishy?
Yes.
Because I'm like, he's
It's a
going on a
little
little
axolotl
ride.
and this is a little pair. So they're just having a little
I love it. I'm like, that looks like fun.
he's having a little piggyback.
The dog.
Here's the habits. If you didn't get a picture of them yesterday, you didn't write them down. Habits of transformational leadership. But I start every talk with personal responsibility. So now the sound man gave me 19 minutes. We're gonna go through these quick. Why are you guys huffing and puffing? I talked on them for 30 minutes yesterday. My favorite is number 2. Again, I don't live by these 6.
He's got something
But
up.
I think anybody who knows me can agree I live a lifestyle of number 2.
This is so
I
weird
don't
because
know
these
what
are
the things are.
aren't
my
these
wife. She knows
his
everything
6
about me.
principles?
She doesn't like me taking personal responsibility.
He's
She's like,
saying
"Can I
that he only
complain
lives
for
by
half a second?"
the
I'm like,
2.
yes, you get a half a second.
They're your principles,
No,
dude.
number
Or
2.
sometimes we
Number 2, like I think he said, I don't live with them all the time. Like
I only
or
live by number
whatever.
2 all
Yeah.
the time. But then why are you telling us
Or
these as things that we need to be doing all the time if you're not even gonna do it?
yeah, I don't know. He's a hypocrite, which
He
is such a
is.
surprise, right?
What I'm shocked, honestly. I'm shocked.
Yeah. Yep.
do need to go have a good cry for the inheritance didn't come. We got screwed on the divorce. It sucks. Let's face it, life can suck sometimes. Are we gonna embrace the obstacle as the way? This is a defining moment for some of you right now. This weekend is a defining moment. This might not be. All right.
For starters, I've got 2 things. When you say something sucks, you know that you're referring to it sucking dick or sucking balls. Like, so that's why I hesitate to say it at school because that's the inference.
Right. That's the meaning.
Also, um, he just listed pain points. Oh, you're waiting for the inheritance. Like, oh, I'm not going to join because I'm getting an inheritance, or I'm not going to join because I'm getting a divorce. And it's like
Right.
pain points, pain points.
Totally.
He's trying to talk you out of it before you say it to him.
Yep. The
I
other
bet
thing
you
is
he's a probably a pretty good recruiter.
Oh yeah.
You know?
Oh yeah. Why do you think he's been at the top of Optavia for so long? Because he knows how to get to people's pain
Yeah.
points. The other thing that was annoying to
Yeah.
me is he's complaining about the inheritance and not the loss. You know what I mean? The reason that you get an inheritance is because you lost somebody in your family. Why are you not talking about how difficult that was for you? Why are you not talking about the struggle that
Yeah.
comes with grief? Why is the only struggle the fact that you didn't get the inheritance that you wanted.
Yeah.
That's super selfish and weird.
I think because he's money driven. Like it's all about money. It's all about money for him.
It really
Um,
is.
and so many of them, like we could drop Ray in here. We could drop Danielle. We could drop Jessie Lee. We could drop any of them in here, and what we say could fit for what they're doing. Because I've even heard Jessie Lee getting a little bit religious here and there.
Oh yeah.
Like
Oh, she does. She
she's
does.
bringing it in,
She
and
leaves room for that
uh,
when it's convenient to her. Yeah,
yeah,
for sure.
I know that she would want to make sure she could recruit from everywhere, and that's why she doesn't go full into it because she knows that there's going to be some people from other countries who aren't as religious as Americans. So,
Mhm.
because she has a pretty big international team,
Yeah.
um,
I think she's reined it back. But I think
because
for sure, yeah. No, go ahead, go
it's
ahead.
like Monet. It's like Monet. Like they've all got big teams outside the country because it's too populated in Monet,
Right.
in America,
We all know
or
about it
people
now.
have
Yeah.
gone wise to it. Yeah,
Yeah.
we know it's bad, so goodbye.
Goodbye. Yep.
So would you like to leave it there and
Yeah.
we'll catch it next time
Yeah.
because it's late.
We got about halfway through though. That's pretty good. We got
I
about.
know.
Um
Well, I just wanted to do a little bit of a both because I know she's just as bad as him.
oh yeah.
Uh,
Oh yeah.
but yeah, he really like I think the way he interchanges talking about God and the MLM is disturbing.
It's disturbing and
Um,
it's definitely scary for me to think about
oh,
like the people that are in it, right? No, don't worry, I have scoliosis. I can lean. Um it's scary thinking about the people that are in it, you know what I mean? Because like if they ever try to leave, now they have to reconcile with like, oh my God, is God gonna be mad at me? Like I promise you he's
yeah.
not. I promise you God is not. If you believe in
No,
God as like a he, I promise you the universe, God is not gonna be mad at you because you left the MLM. I promise.
no. And there's really good Christians out there, and they, they're not going to have conditions on there. You don't have to get your rank, and you don't have to buy a PV, and you don't have to do all these things
Yep.
just to worship.
Yep.
Um,
It's true.
and you can eat real food. That's the thing. Not only are they're poor, but they're also eating this awful food. Like it's
It's
so
awful.
sad.
It's
My
awful.
gosh.
It's
Get a real
awful.
milkshake. Get a real brownie. Oh my God. Like,
I
it's
promise you'll
just
be fine. I
crazy.
promise. Yeah.
Ugh. And, their diet is so extreme. They recommend not exercising because you don't have the energy. That's crazy.
That's terrible.
A diet that says don't exercise. Right. Yeah.
Can't be a good
They
idea.
I think for those people who partake in meat, bacon would be a great option
Yeah, I
afterwards.
think I'm gonna get a
For
cheeseburger. I've been just snacking all day because I haven't
Ooh,
been like super hungry. So I've just been
ooh,
like snacking, filling
yeah,
myself up with little things. So I think now's the time for an actual cheeseburger. I
yes, yes,
think it's time.
yes.
Well,
Oh,
thank you, Tish.
absolutely,
This was
Professor Pam.
great. Thank you.
Yeah, and who knows who will be roasting? Now we were supposed to have a guest. Sorry, I forgot to say. So Karina was going to be our guest, but Leo wasn't feeling well, so she's on mama duties, and that is a-okay with us. We're flexible queens and kings and royalty. Um, yeah, and
So another time.
look,
Yeah,
yes, absolutely. I said to Karina, anytime, we'd love to have you.
totally.
Um, and
Totally.
and yeah, so stay tuned for a better time. and it'll definitely be on the weekend. So yeah,
Yes.
I hope Leo's better soon too.
Me too.
And
Yeah.
yes. So take care, everybody, and we'll see you next time, hey? Bye.
Yay!
Yeah,
Rose.
bye.
Bye bye.